It has.
What up, y'all?
changed many
Hey,
people's
everybody! I turn that off. I'm reminded that I hope I updated my death. I think I did. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I did. What are the odds that I didn't? 1 second while I copy my webcam setup here. I think I need to zoom out a little bit. I think this framing is a little awkward. It makes it look like I'm a giant gumdrop. You know what I mean? But if I zoom out, then I start getting the like ridges of my monitor that I'm shooting through. So I don't know. Maybe I need to go higher and point it down more. Also, this stuff's gonna be moving soon anyway. I have I've got a triple monitor mount. I'm moving into the future. Oh Lord. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make it so this webcam is right there. And that's how we make scenes align. So at least I have a death counter and my webcam's here. And everything's fine. Yeah, titty streamer camera angle. This is actually gonna work out pretty good for me. Because if I'm losing weight on this diet and then I get this nice form revealing camera shot, then I can sit here with my Apex gamer body racking in those 100 gift subs and dismissively thanking somebody. I wonder about that. About like how do you fight that? When people keep throwing money at you, you know, how do you try to make it special every time? How do you hold on to that? Sorry, somebody was telling a story about gifting subs earlier in chat. Let me get my intro thanks and hellos out of the way. Pants off, thanks for the resub. JFE95, or JFE95? Hello. Haven't checked the mail yet. Sorry, Amgram. I apologize, man. It's like, every time I am going to go do it, there ends up being a reason why it's more efficient to wait. In this specific circumstance, Stephanie has to go to Stephanie has to go to the post office soon to mail some boxes. So while she's there, she'll just pick a thing. And I'm sorry, dude, like, we were going out of the house to make it to a place for an appointment, and like if we could shift that around, I would have gone. I'm sorry. I very much appreciate you sending me something, and I'm very excited to check it. But I'm also really excited to play video games. Super annoying that all the Slayer skins are Prime exclusive. Not all of them, but the best ones absolutely are, and that's annoying. Chrome-plated bagel. I get it. I guess the way that I think about it is they're continuing to develop the game after it's launched. And if they're getting some like Prime money to do it, then Prime is paying for those updates. So you get the partial benefit of it, of them adding new features and stuff like that. But if they're paying for it, maybe Bezos got to get his basically. So I don't know if that's the case, but I assume it has to be. Horizon Zero Dawn on PC August 7th. Yeah, and isn't Death Stranding coming out pretty soon on PC? Who's the e-girl chuckling in the background? That's my e-girlfriend, Stephanie. She's watching some giggle clips on her phone. Let's see if I can multitask the stream and mowing the lawn. What's the worst that can happen? I can't imagine any possible bad outcome of that. Who cut your hair? My barber. Woo! There's a barbershop I go to in LA.
We will send unto them.
Don't worry, I wore a mask. I washed my hands. Tandem Tomato, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Out of nowheres. Appreciate that. You know what, just for that, I'm gonna beat the game for you real quick. Let me just beat this game for you. This one's for you, Tandem. Woo! I meant to do that. I want to put on a little show for you.
I will mark it on your hunt.
Does cutting hair give you more hairs? Yeah, it doubles your hair. Because you get the part that's growing out of your scalp, and then you get the part that they give you in the little bag after you get your hair cut. You know, the leftovers? That's just extra hair. That's just good value. What mask do you have? It's actually a, what is it? There's a brand. There's like a Vaporwave brand. I'm blanking on the name right now, unfortunately, but I got one of those here. There's one on my desk that's pretty cute. Look. It's a little mean anime smile. I like that one. But the other one I have is like a little wireframe face, which is pretty on brand. Crap. Go. I think I might. I think I need to work on the ergonomics of my. Oh shit! Fuck. On the ergonomics of my desk. I think my seat needs to be higher and my desk needs to be higher. Because I feel like I'm rest. It's not that I'm experiencing discomfort. It's that I have to hold my elbow up in the air to make it so that I can aim with my forearm and get those like big sweeping Counter-Strike shots. Oh. Actually, hold on a second. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should just raise the armrest. Feel like maybe this will help. Then maybe actually, let me bring this old guy up here. Ooh, that's weird. That's really weird. Hold on. I've been wondering about this. About why not? I've been gaming in the same setup, like same kind of chair, same sort of back tilt, same armrest, same everything. Maybe if I start mixing the game up a little bit, I'll just find that I've been held back by some dumb stuff. Who knows, man? Maybe I got all this gamer power that I haven't uncorked yet. Oh yeah, Tandem. Thank you again for all the subs. Did you hear about those Cyberpunk RTX cards? Hear back. I never asked about them. I'm not sure what are you referring to, graphic oats? I was not, I do not remember waiting for any information about those. But thank you for the Prime sub. Stubbs, thanks for gifting out 5 subs. Did you ask me about that at some point? If you want to buy one, I mean, the odds are very low. I think they're all spoken for, and there weren't many to begin with. Sweepstakes that everyone tagged you in a few months ago. Oh, they're not gonna tell me about that. I mean, I've heard nothing, so I did not win anything. Absolutely not. How's fitness going so far? Pretty well. I mean, it's... The irony is that dieting is actually quite a bit easier than working out. If you control every factor about where you are and what you're doing. Hold on a second, let me start reading. This has got me feeling like my left hand should be a little further away, too. Now that I got this like, gamer splay going, I like this. Makes me feel like I'm piloting a spaceship. There we go. Maybe a little more? Damn. Ugh. Need a bigger desk. That's been true for a while, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I'm blessed that at this moment in my life I don't really have to worry about a whole lot. I'm not at a workplace surrounded by fast food and bad snacks. I'm not so crunched with work that I don't have time to like prepare vegetables to eat. So I was able to clear a lot of things out of the way to give me the bandwidth to make a lifestyle change, and I'm in the process of doing that right now. Isn't dieting harder when you're locked up inside all day? I found it's the opposite. If I can like lose myself in one task, it's easy to forget to eat. But like with something like work, where I was bouncing around to a million different things and kind of honestly wanted a break, then work became my escape, as opposed to, in this case, air quotes, work is or rather, food became my escape from work. And then now I've arranged it so that work is my escape from food. You're right, though. When quarantine started, I had a huge problem. I'd overeat, I would overdrink, because, what else is there to do? And sometimes you just need something to get you out of a funk. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that, mentally, I don't think I'm quite as affected, since I'm a pretty introspective guy. Alright, fine. find yourself just wandering into the kitchen? Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky in a lot of ways because I have video games. And if I get going on one, I'll feel a pang of hunger and I'll be like, you know what, one more level, one more try, whatever. And then once I get going, I don't really think about it. And then maybe another hour goes by, and it's just how I can sort of increase the gap between eating. And then alternatively, I'm also on a meal plan, courtesy of an Instagram sponsorship through Nutrisystem, so that they've kind of also taken the choice away, which is good. All I have to do is stick to what they tell me to do, and just develop techniques to make that livable. So that's nice. It's like I don't have to constantly. It's silence the voice that is always like, is this working or not? Or maybe I should mix it up. Maybe I should change it up. So there is value in having a plan. It's pretty cool though. It was very rigid and closed off to begin with, which it ought to be. Like the first 1,000 calories the first week. That was tough, and caffeine and having what I would say a more controlled environment, a stress-free environment, where to me at least, instrumental in getting through that. And also like the ability to get groceries, like the ability to buy vegetables that were delicious and easy to prepare. There's a lot of factors that I think went into getting through. But now it's just now they're in a bit of a transition thing, where it's like I can. Oh Christ! Hold on. This controller on my mouse pad. I bonked it. That's good though. That means I'm using more surface area. Yeah. So now they're kind of transitioning out of the rigid, very low-calorie thing. That was mostly just to shock your body out of your previous eating habits, which again was smart and it works, and also I think force you to adapt to eating a lot of vegetables. Don't forget to water the moment you get up, boys. Get hydrated early. Yeah, I don't know. I have, as also just to kind of be safe, I measured my water intake, and I'm just fine there, I think. The diet has you having 64 ounces a day, which is half a gallon. These giant like water cups that I use when I'm hard gaming, each one of those is a quarter gallon. So if I just go through 2 of those a day, I've hit the recommendation, and I'm typically more like 3 or 4. I drink a lot of water, usually. That's why I can kind of tell. Like I can tell something's off sometimes. Am I at 69 ounces? Cheers. I'll drink to that, bro. Where do I get these gamer cups? These? These might just be part of the American dietary ecosystem, because they usually fill them with soda. What's up, Zach? Welcome. We're just gaming out here, man. Just gaming, just being kings. Movie theater cup? Oh yeah, that would work. Yeah. Those are sometimes a little thinner. Yeah, you get them in stadiums mostly. Yeah, I mean literally, this one is from a stadium. Gas stations and convenience stores will often have them as like the Mega Quencher cup. I drink a lot of water and I don't like getting up. Is it any wonder that my diet was ever an issue? So basically, I just pour an ass load of tap water into one of these cups and take big ol' honks off it all day. Wait, you can use the Slayer skins in campaign? Yes, Captain. There's a couple of things that make the campaign endlessly rewarding. And one of them is that, yeah, every Slayer skin is reflected in the campaign and all the cutscenes, in all gameplay, it's in everything. Enemy skins are not. Those are multiplayer only. But they also added some post-processed filters. Where the heck? He's gonna come back. Why did he run off like that? Where are you? Hey! What? What's up, Morgie? Hello? I hear him. You up there? What? Hey! No, don't run over there again. Jeez. How's hard gaming going? Pretty well, pretty well. Haven't died yet. Honestly, I thought I was gonna lose it in that first level there. I haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. There's gonna be time, though. I mean, when I did Ultra Nightmare 2016, I died in that first arena plenty of times. Who knows, maybe I'm getting better. They had filters like in Uncharted? Yeah, they did. And they're pretty good, too. Here. Why not? Why not? These do put a dent in my ability to play the game, but screw it. Oh wait, no, it's colorblind mode. Here we go. I do like me some Doom Classic. Bang.
The cleansing of Earth
Alright.
isn't necessary.
Yeah, Voodoo. I beat 2016 on Ultra Nightmare. Shit. I have to disclaim I did use a glitch, a BFG glitch. My eyes, yeah, a medieval. Yep, very much a medieval vibes, for sure. Which, you know, makes total sense. That just means it's working. Oh, hey now. This hurts my eyes, does it? I like it. The crazy thing is, I could be wrong about this, but it really does feel like in a lot of circumstances they made specific visual changes to make the enemies more visible. If you're using a goofy render mode, like they actually tried to make them more viable than you'd think. We can here. Actually, I've been meaning to do a little A/B test here, so let's check this out. Oh, god damn! It does make it hard to see sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. Just got full health again. Alright. When the Arachnotron spawns, I'll be able to check something. Crap. Okay, so Arachnotron, like, hold on a second. Fuck you. So like, well, maybe it's just my imagination. I feel like those little blue accents poke out so much harder, respectively. But no, they're still there. They're still there. I mean, I think if anything, man, that just speaks to really, really solid visual design. Like, it's one thing to make enemies that look cool. It's another to make them functional. And sometimes those two, that's a really rough intersection to try and target. I find often that there's very little appreciation or discussion of the art of, like, functional game aesthetic. Audio too, man. Designing an audio landscape where, like, the sound effects you need to hear for gameplay feedback reasons are like always read above the constant roiling explosions and gunfire of your typical video game. That is hard to do, man. That's the invisible thing that everyone just sort of takes for granted. That's one of those things where it's like, people talk about something being like a 3 out of 10 game. I'm like, there's so much that went right that you just think is default. That is not the case. Back to 80s game dev when none of these lessons were learned yet. Min finished his Ultra Nightmare run. Damn it! I gotta admit, it is pretty humbling to have him just roll in and do it in like a couple of days. Then again, he does seem to take a bit of a different approach. I tend to be much more flighty and attention deficit in the way that I play games. He seems to just go on one and drill at it until he's done, which is I think. Not only is he really good at video games, but that seems to be a more efficient way to clear games, too. Will you be buying and streaming Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, I am. Yes, I will. I'm excited for that game. Are you coming back to Blizzard games? I think StarCraft 2 at this point is the only Blizzard game I might want to play. Aside from just, like, some of the fun classics like Blackthorn. Oh, you finished some Terraria thing that was really difficult? Yeah. At some point I fancied myself being the kind of the kind of streamer that would do very difficult video game tasks. But I don't know, I don't know that I'm in that league. Maybe I'm just a weird variety streamer with above average skill. I think I can handle that. Open. Ever heard of Darkwood? No. I don't think so. I've heard of Gloomwood. Actually, you know what? I was fascinated by the original Diablo. I played that for about an hour or two when it came out on Good Old Games, and I was like, wow, there's actually a lot more of an interesting experience than I remember. Mostly because I was remembering like Diablo 2, which is a lot friendlier. Something about the fuck you aspect of Diablo 1 caught my interest. Oh, that guilt. I got a gritty thing on my mouse pad. Gross. Yeah! Woo! I don't have 3. Is there another gas in this room? Fuck. Yeah! Woo! No! I thought there were only 2 cacodemons in that room. Damn, man. Ah. I wonder how to prevent that stuff from happening. How do I prevent myself from just bonking into a demon I didn't see? I guess you gotta keep looking at where you're going.
All the evil that hell
Seen the new one from Supergiant? Yeah, no, I mean, Hades isn't really new.
mankind
It released like a year ago. But I have played it. A little bit. I played it the day it came out. Haven't touched it since then, so I need to get back to it.
rip and tear until it is done.
Wow. Top-down survival horror game, very atmospheric. It's challenging to keep you on your toes. Huh. I think I played it for like 20 minutes. That sounds really familiar. Keep moving in circles. I was. That works in Doom 2016. That doesn't work in Eternal. The AI will actively cut you off. You can't just run away the whole time. That's actually the biggest change from 2016 to Eternal is that, yeah, you can't just do laps of an arena. How you feeling with the raised calorie amount? I'm feeling really good. Actually, yeah, it's been great. I'm almost a week into 1,500 a day, and any other, like, it's weird how much. There have been a number of times in the gym or any other time where I just assume, based on previous experiences, that I have certain limits of like, oh, I won't be able to lift this, or this will be way hard, or something like that. I'll just come into it with an assumption of what the experience will be. And then if I find a way to erase that assumption and just do the thing, or just try it, like empty my mind and try it, I find that often it's not nearly as bad, or that I'm much more capable than I thought I would be, based on that initial assumption. And that's kind of the case when it comes to diet. I've tried some diets before where I go to like 1,600 or 1,500 calories, and they were pretty wretched. I did not have a good time. So because of that, I assumed that going to 1,000 would just be horrible, and that 1,500 would be like impossible to maintain. But it's actually been pretty good this time. Mainly, I guess because of the either metering out food or making sure that I'm eating the right kinds of things. And also just like having the aspect of vegetables. Like, vegetables really is the cornerstone of it all. So with just a few skills and a few tweaks bolted onto the experience, it becomes a lot more manageable. So it's been shockingly doable. And hopefully I can keep with it. I've tried Soylent and Huel. Yes, I've tried both. I have bags of Huel in my cabinet. I've tried intermittent fasting. I don't know. This is working now. That's the latest fad thing, I guess. I tried it for a little bit, but it just didn't work, or it didn't match my lifestyle. I don't know. I found that it wasn't that difficult to fit in the calories. But if it works for you, it works for you. That's fine. Ah, damn it. You can't chainsaw them when they're in the air. There we go. I do IF accidentally because that's how I schedule anyway. Yeah, it seems like there are certain lifestyles that would work really well with. Or certain job routines, maybe. Yeah. Oh, come on! What the hell? Dude wedged himself under my feet. Boy. I miss those 100% food bottles were 620 calories because I budget my time poorly. Well, Huel is basically the same thing right now. It's just powder you have to scoop and mix yourself. Which is, you know, that's another minute, but... seems to work best with people who eat late at night like me. Most of my bad eating comes around midnight, so following IF helped cut that out. Oh! So you just... Yeah, I feel like the incidental result is really the... what you're going for, is just finding a way to remove bad calories from your diet, but... I guess it really is just a question of, like, what mental framework do you have to present to your own stupid brain to make it actually not eat as much? It seems like that's really the name of the game, so... Intermittent fasting can be a fantastic way to do it. If it can be the trick that results in the behavioral change you're looking for. That's what gets so weird sometimes, is feeling like you have to trick your own mind into doing what you want it to do. Or recognizing that there are multiple behavior patterns stacked in your own brain, and sometimes they conflict. So how do you weed out the bad ones? Or the ones you don't want? And that's just, then it becomes like you're experimenting on yourself. Let him come to me. There we go. Fuck. I gotta experiment with the range of that, because using it to teleport to enemies is pretty nice. But it can get me in trouble if I miss the timing. The cooldown on the chainsaw is actually an interesting property. You can't just spam chainsaw. And that's like not an accident. I feel like that's one of those tiny gameplay tweaks that makes a game consistent. Read a story about a biology professor who made a bet with his students he would eat nothing but chocolate and lose weight, which he did. Whole point of the story outlines how important calorie intake is to actually losing weight. AK, yeah, did you actually read that? I have heard versions of that anecdote passed around a lot, and I'm curious where it actually comes from. I think, because I do remember, I read something about a professor who did a Twinkie diet. So when I start hearing different iterations on the same thing, either it did happen that many times, or it's almost like I feel like it's almost urban legend in a weird way. But yeah, Snickers diet, yeah. I know the Twinkie one? Such a thing as brain food, like how chicken is to maximize gains. I mean caffeine. I think the direct equivalent you're looking for is a stimulant. Brain food is unironically G fuel. Something that removes what is it? Fatigue feeling. Something that increases metabolism. 10 weeks, Mark Hobb, a professor of human nutrition at Kansas State University, ate one of these sugary cakelets every 3 hours instead of meals. To have variety and a steady stream of Hostess and Little Debbie snacks, Hobb munched on Doritos chips, sugary cereals, and Oreos too. Ah. Calorie in, calorie out is all that matters if weight is the only thing you care about. There's more to a healthy diet than just weight. Yes. Sort of, to a point. I mean, I'm a pretty big believer in the kind of truth that carrying around body fat is not good for you. There are always exceptions, but you know the actuarial tables really do kind of spell out what a immediate and absolutely connected risk being carrying around body fat is to your health. It increases risk of tons of things. But yeah, no, I'm not... I feel like, just to... Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I feel like anytime health is discussed, somebody's got to be like, now hold on a minute. I'm like, yeah, I know. But being healthy is important. I'm not trying to make you feel bad if you're not healthy. Dang it. I'm not healthy. We're getting there. Ooh, Professor Laptop. Oh shoot, I've been missing all kinds of subs. Been hard gaming too hard, but thank you for the 5 subs, dude. Hold on, I'll acknowledge all of my benefactors shortly. I apologize for that. But yeah, it's tough because this works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, but for the longest time, I had a great deal of personal shame attached to the state of my body and the state of my health. I treated it like a personal failure and a personality fault, that I couldn't do what I wanted to do with my body. And then I would take some solace in the fact that, like, well, I still work out, so, like, because I would overeat, but then I would work out to try and make up for it, but I was overeating way too much. So I was in shape, but also really overweight. And my mental refuge was like, well, you know, at least I have a strong heart or whatever. At least I'm still healthy, which maybe I was, but I was also overweight. Which is not good. I mean, it was fine because I was younger, but I'm trying to work my way out of it. Point being that if I get a little defensive about that, it's because it was something that I commonly told myself, which is not a bad thing. It's more like those issues have to be separated. You're not a bad person if you're overweight, nor are you necessarily unhealthy, but you kind of also can't ignore the health risks associated with that. Or use that to, like, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to think of how deep to get with it. Every time I think about saying something, I think about another thing I have to say to sort of make sure that I'm being safe about everything. Hey, what's up, Resonator? Ah, crap. Shit. No. Did not get it. Ooh! Ah, yeah. Anybody talked about that? About what? Use immediate health as an excuse. Yeah, but it's not even excuse either, because excuse implies that you're being blamed for something. And it also implies you have something to excuse yourself for. What worked for me is to... Yeah, no. How did I fall out? And, yep, spawned right next to the Arachnotron. God damn it! I'm getting distracted by, important issues. Fuck me. It doesn't have to be a personal thing. You can be in shape, but also stand to improve your health by making certain lifestyle tweaks. And I believe there are a bunch of objective, positive outcomes to being in good physical health. I guess that's the most I can say and keep it objective. Is that it's not an indictment of personality, or an indictment of life choice. It's none of those things. It's just hey, it would be this has proven to be better, so maybe it's a good idea to try to pursue that. As opposed to, yeah, maybe finding reasons not to, or not exploring the right paths. Like for me. Because diet was always the shit that was messing me up. And I would use certain mental loopholes to not explore diet. Okay, I've been fucking biffing it on the first stage. This is stupid. But first, Spirit Grip, thank you for gifting out a sub. It's very kind of you. I've actually noticed you in chat more recently. It's been nice. And Professor Laptop, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Tomato Tomato, I know I said I'd beat the game, but I gotta... This one goes out to Professor Laptop. I'm gonna beat the game for him right now instead. Game harder. I gotta game harder. I think I'm making too many short-term decisions as far as the game's concerned. I'm not keeping situational awareness, which I feel like I have to do. I'm also, yeah, I'm not super gaming. I'm not, I have to be honest. I'm just chill gaming right now. I gotta be able to click back and forth. Some frogs have multiple eyelids. That's good to know. Sometimes I imagine a fake world where the government has rationed food for me and mandated running every day, and sometimes that helps me do it. LARP exercising. Can you imagine being in some weird, like, fascio-healthist dystopia? That's interesting. Citizen 324-32A, your heart rate is too low. Insulin spike detected. Citizen, you are being fined for consuming processed sugar. It was worth it. I like that though. I like that. Little mnemonic devices, man. That same idea of like anything that works, anything that makes the stupid brain like clicking where you want. If imagining yourself in a cardio-fascist syndicate helps you do that, then by all means. Hell, man, we all live in our own little fantasies. Might as well try to make them productive. Oh, Dansky, thanks for gifting out a couple of subs there. Hey. Yeah, Werewolf, it's been rough. It's been rough. I've been soft gaming, not hard gaming at all.
Priest has been terminated.
I want to beat Doom Hunter base. God damn it. I can do this. I can do it.
By 36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests.
Demolition Man got a lot right, but I still have it getting fined for cursing. Yeah. Contactless high five. Oof. Dead on, huh? Power Bagel, that emote is so good. I stole that. I stole that from a longtime member of the stream. That actually came because she was, or I was complaining. I was really letting a load off on Winnie the Pooh. Really just giving it to him. Game, you need some of those pills to make the game harder. Meth. You're referring to meth. Or speed. I mean, the official stimulant of esports. Wait, that's actually G Fuel's. That's actually their logo. Never mind. Well, their slogan. Love you, G Fuel. Oh! Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. I think it was 1. It was a long time ago. Also, the Thousand Acre Wood is more useless than Winnie the Pooh himself in Kingdom Hearts 1. Man, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a weird-ass game. There have been more weird, bad games in Kingdom Hearts than there have been good. But, I guess Kingdom Hearts 2 was just that good. Jesus, stop that. Where are you? And let me move. Alright. Love that foil sword, man, that's good. You didn't like the one where it forces you to switch characters on a timer? Dream Drop Distance? That was actually one of the better ones for me. Because it actually, like, it used the 3DS stick mode, which I liked. I was looking for more games that did dual stick mobile. I did not get very far in it though, so. Yeah, my understanding is that if you played it the way that you wanted to, like a normal video game, that at some point they would force you to use both characters, and if you didn't level the other one up, you were just stuck. Woo! Played a Kingdom Hearts 3 demo and did not enjoy myself at all. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is pretty weak, which is a bummer. Like, I feel like at one point Kingdom Hearts had this like I feel like we're well past the point of feeling like Kingdom Hearts is gonna go anywhere. I don't know, maybe I'm being too cruel. But it's like, you can only tease people out so long. I don't know, people seem pretty excited about the Kingdom Hearts 2020 video. I don't know what to think about the rhythm game. Are we just gonna be dealing with a bunch of Disney remixes? Which I say just like that's a bad thing. I mean, I'm okay with that. Or is it just gonna be Kingdom Hearts original music? I don't know that I would be super into playing a rhythm game that is only Kingdom Hearts OG music. Even though there are some good tracks. Some. I don't remember a lot of the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, if I'm being honest. Just the big title tracks. Maybe I don't have any right to speak in this conversation then. Oh. What, Mushingala? Mushingala? Hello? Fuck. I didn't get the... Alright, well, maybe I can just... Huh. Yeah, maybe I can just get for it. Kingdom Hearts for Disney fans, not everyone. I guess you're right. I mean, but Disney fans, that is basically everyone, isn't it? Okay. Not gonna die. I'm gonna keep running. Oh! Gonna absolutely nail these shots, that's for sure. Wow. Okay. There's demons to murder, I gotta pay attention. Why didn't he swat me? That was weird. That was dumb. Oh yeah, whatever. Trying to be a little safer about this. I feel like actually instead of running in a loop, it might make more sense and it might be a little more, depending on the enemies that are after me, I guess, it might actually be a little safer to back into a corner and just straight back and forth and take out people as they come. That may be a little more consistent, because I found multiple times I get got by strafing into corners that I haven't really scouted, and then just running headlong into a demon that was cutting me off or had spawned in and I wasn't really paying attention. So, I'm gonna need to be way more situationally aware, like constantly flick looking at where I'm going, or back into a corner and let them come to me. That way I don't move into somebody's space. Oh yeah. I knew that there were zombies behind me, but I still looked way too late. Oh yeah. What? Oh, right. It's a little hop. Call that fluking? Is there really a word for that? I mean, I guess it doesn't surprise me. That's obviously a real thing. Mickey was Epic Mickey was intended for everyone. Kingdom Hearts is hardcore fans. Okay. Texas finally put in a mask order for public places and indoor establishments. It has a lot of exceptions, but it's better than nothing. Is there actually, like a fine or a citation associated with it? Oh, United, yeah. That Avengers game is an interesting case study, isn't it? I mean, I'm glad that they did their war room or whatever, war table, whatever it's called. Because I'm like, oh, it's Destiny! It's Destiny, except Avengers heroes are your classes. Okay, I get it, and that can work. Yeah, it's still just real weird having the, like, movie Avengers cast, but with obvious, like, nowhere even close to the cinematic likeness, which has to be, like, a legal thing. They couldn't afford the likenesses of all the actors. But, yeah, you'd think they'd pick other people, like other Avengers. Or maybe just have them all in their costumes all the time. I don't know. Maybe this is the first tiptoe towards, like, this property being more than just those actors. You plan on using the heavy cannon mod glitch. I don't even know what that is. So, no. What is it? How does it work? Limp Nips. Thanks for the sub. That's a good sub. That's a solid sub right there. No limp nips in this stream, though. We only got thick nips here. Every time you visit your channel, I see you in this area. Crazy. I mean, it is the beginning. So, unfortunately, yeah, there's a reason for that. Love how they're using MODOK as the main villain. MCU only fans are going to be so confused over this version of Dr. Zola. Yeah, well, that's what's weird, is like MODOK is one of the weirder, kind of more out there villains. One of the more, I guess, less, just visually, you know, a giant face in a hover chair. Like, I feel like it's just so Leafield era. I don't know if he actually comes from that era, but that's what it feels like. And the tone and tenor of the movies has definitely not been that. Even the intergalactic stuff they do with, like, Guardians is nowhere near that weird kind of almost heavy metal tone of space being, like, rock music. I guess they got close, like, yeah, they got close. With, Ragnarok. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna get the heck out of there. MODOK isn't Zola? Yeah, I don't know who Dr. Zola is. I'll profess my ignorance right away. I actually don't know anything about comics. I'll say that right up too. So, this is like, anything I say, take it as like, this is asshole know nothing dude. This is like the take from moron on the street. Got my Marvel villains crossed. I don't think it matters too much. Papa Bear, I did change my camera. It's over there now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep tweaking the placement, but you've gotta have that 3/4 E-boy look. It's gonna really sing once I get that colored highlight in my hair. Yeah, exactly, Prez Kane. That was weird. Whatever. Zola was the TV from Winter Soldier. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Secret Nazi AI. Is that your good side? I didn't say side. Oops, I wasted a fuel. Whatever. When are we getting camera con third-person perspective? Well, like a giant rig with a backpack? You ever paint your nails? No, I've never done that. Need to stream with no shirt. You trying to toss me? You trying to get me tossed? Ain't happening. Not yet, anyway. Ooh. You're okay. There's no one else out here, right? Okay. Wear pasties? Okay. Why not? Twitch chat says it must be okay to do. Might as well. Shit. Fuck. I don't want to be here. Ah, okay. Alright. Ooh. Scale from 1 to not reading this message. How concentrated are you right now? How was it about a not reading that message, I think? Oh. Still got me. Still nicked me.
She is inside.
I have a wide array of useless knowledge about comics. Good. I'm glad you're here. What's your take on the for someone who's seen the Avengers and MODOK, and there's even like some newer, like it seems like a weird mishmash. Anyway, what's your take on Crystal Dynamics Avengers? Like the look, the vibe, the tone. Is it just me? Okay. No, I'll wait for you to say. I got a take. Like the I don't know, the previous trailer made anything. I'm sure MODOK won't be the big bad. You don't think?
The con maker is present at this gathering, but when outside of her...
Oh, delicious. It's coffee mixed with powder. A hot take? Maybe. To me, like, the trailer reminded me a lot of Marvel's Spider-Man in that, every line in that trailer they showed was an absolute cliche. Absolutely every one. There wasn't, like, any line that was anything other than the most boilerplate superhero escalation lines. It actually kind of hurt after a second because every single line was the most, like, an AI could have generated the script kind of thing. So I'm worried about that. I'm worried that the Avengers game will be just the most basic, like regurgitated, recycled comic book beats of like the superheroes did something bad story. I mean, we already have Injustice 1 and 2. Those had pretty cool superhero did something bad stories in them.
The flame belch is now ready.
Then again, it was a trailer, and I'm sure that also, like, all the references they're dropping in the game in that trailer, which were pretty appreciated, to be honest, but it did seem like they were trying to telegraph, look, we know our shit. So maybe their goal is to make, like, a celebrate the classics collection of a story. Avengers looks like it could be a game that reviews the lukewarm oatmeal, then throw up fucking Hail Mary DLC that justifies the cold rice base game? Could be. Oh, here we go. Let's see here. I get the criticism is trying to copy the MCU style without being the MCU. I'm personally okay with them looking all different because that's normal in comics. It's just new to MCU only fans. MODOK is the baddie and Kamala Khan is the hero. Heck yeah. The game doesn't look particularly special. It'll probably be fun as a dumb good time with friends. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I think it's trying to bring in the MCU fans without upsetting comic fans too much. That's solid read. Solid read. I felt like I got that vibe with the way they were dropping a ton of like, look, we're putting in this Iron Man costume and this one and all these special things, and like we know all the source material and we're trying to celebrate that, while at the same time having a plot that's like, superheroes could have saved people and they didn't, and now there's laws against it. I don't know. I guess that's, at least it's one step beyond like, villain swoops in and like threatens the whole world, but I guess that is where it's going. So I don't. Maybe I'm judging way too much in advance.
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
All right, here we go. This is the run. Got out of level 1. That means it's time to go. Just got here. What were you talking about? Oh, I was soliciting takes about the Marvel Avengers games from people who are far more knowledgeable in comics than I. That'll be fun, at least if the story is basic. Yeah. The gameplay they showed, it looked like a fun beat 'em up, like a Dynasty Warriors kind of thing. You just mash out the same 5-hit combo on a pile of dudes who don't do anything other than get there and get hit. Whatever, man. I played way too many of those games and enjoyed them all, so I can't suddenly be better than that now. Okay, here we go. Not gonna die. Gonna be a Doomslayer man. Gonna kill all the demons. All of them. Absolutely all of them. Whoop. Not that one, though. Not that one, but the rest of them. Definitely going to shoot them all. Fuck. zombie man up? Yeah, there is. Fuck, man. Feels to me like the PS4 Spider-Man, and then it looks just fine. Yeah. I am a Spider-Man fan. I probably know the most about Spider-Man from all the comics, which is not to say I know it all. But a buddy of mine did give me a like Spider-Man on DVD comic, so I've read pretty much all of Amazing Spider-Man up to like 2002, which I realize now is actually a huge gap. I didn't even read Civil War, but anyway, it did feel to me like Insomniac Spider-Man. Like I was like, oh my gosh, this is just the most played out Spider-Man plot. It's like they stuck every big Spider-Man plot into a blender. Which on some level it was fun hearing that story again, even if it didn't make sense by the end of it. With the like just the production value. But I am kind of hoping that if we get enough big budget superhero games that they'll start to take a few more risks. I guess the Arkham games did, which was fun. They could have been riskier, but you know. Let me go with this. I feel like this keeps me the most alive. Avengers game is only 10 out of 10 if it features the best Marvel character buried alien, the fastest amnesiac alive. But not the fastest anything else. Just among all the amnesiacs, he's the fastest. Sure, that sounds great. There's always DLC. Where are you going? Oh yeah, Clone High's coming back. Man, out of all the Hail Marys I never expect to see again. What's up, Kitsune? Welcome. Hello. We're here chainsawing demons. Feels good. Alright. At least I remember to chainsaw something. Good God, man! That still feels exceptional. I don't know that the Imp ever had that dash. God, that's terrifying. Where are you? Alright, fine, I'll take it. Another Hell Knight. Oh, okay, fine. Whatever. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna need some Moon Knight. Oh, you got a tattoo, Dr. Senor? Hey, congratulations. Did it come out good? I bet it came out great. Actually, you know what I just realized? Sorry to just instantly be like, and now it's about me. But if this diet thing I'm on, if it actually works out, I can actually keep to my plan. Get the first tattoo I'm hoping for. So, bit of a random question: you prefer 227 monitor setup, or go with a 49-inch single screen? Oh, Kitsune, I'm about to go to 3 screens, just because of streaming and all that. So I don't know. I feel like it. Coming from a different perspective. What's the furthest level you gotten to? I've gotten to Doom Hunter Base, which is level 4. 4. But, oops, why did I do that? Both the times I've gotten there, I think I've gotten there twice. I've gone down to some weird stuff. Some very questionable deaths. Which I knew I was signing up for. Sometimes that's just how Doom is. But I am getting a little more consistent. I say despite dying in the first stage twice already. I'm getting a little more consistent. Able to get through some stickier fights that were taking me down before. Cultist base is a real tense time. But I've been able to get through it the past couple times I got there. What anime girl tattoo you getting? Oh, I'm not getting a girl. I'm just getting the boobs. Just a big old juicy anime rack on my bicep. So when I flex, it jiggles. Or maybe I get one boob on each bicep and then I put them together and I'm like, bang, poof, get that hit. Yeah, the boob superimposed over my own chest. It'll save me time. I don't have to look it up anymore. I'll just look it in the mirror. Surely it will only enhance the cheers and subs I get. Which reminds me, I did add some sound effects for cheers. Now there's a bank of random Barney quotes that you'll hear if you cheer over 50 bits. Should be. There's like 300 vocal lines for Barney in Half-Life 1, so I'm gonna slowly add more and more, but that's where that's starting.
Despite their transgressions against the Covenant, they are still of Sentinel blood.
From the Flintstones? No, from Half-Life 1. Sorry.
With now,
I should have been more specific.
bigger than you can imagine.
What's up, Harlan TV?
It is written. It is their time.
I'm chewed up pretty bad, and I think
thank
my
you,
leg's
Doctor.
broken.
You
So you better go on without me.
You will break.
Get
hope it
yourself
works.
out of here while you still can.
I've only tested it in the back end.
You are but one man.
Hopefully it was like loud enough?
Are no longer your people to save.
Let me know if you have any notes. Is it too quiet? Is it too loud?
Got another one.
Thank you, Sir Dread. Yeah, Half-Life sound files are just too perfect, too right, too good. They're too blessed. It's perfect? Okay, great. Yes! I had to kind of shoot in the dark a little bit. I never know what the volume mix is going to be like when I'm live. Okay, this is the arena that has the Hell Knight in it. Okay, there's fire. There's just fire there. I have a blood punch. There you are. So he jumps. I can give him one of these. Okay. Oh my god, you guys started a hype train because of all the cheers. I'm trying, I want to look, but I'm trying not to. I apologize in advance for everyone giving me that sweet, sweet money. Get up here. Ah. This would be an interesting troll game. One in which I don't technically lose at all, but people start dropping sub-bombs on me while I'm in an arena getting massacred. Dawn Author Kitsune, Ludi McShooty. Oh, sorry, hold on. Ludi McShooty, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much for that.
Look,
Celebrating America
I'm
Day
chewed up
right.
pretty bad,
By
and I think my leg's
giving
broken.
somebody who's already doing just
So you
fine even
better
more
go
money.
on
That's the
without me.
American way.
Get yourself out of here while you still can.
Mushingala, Kitsune
safe,
and
but you're in
Kiyometa,
bad
thank you
shape.
guys for the cheers.
Sentinel battery can be used to provide additional power to your ship.
I only have about, I want to say
chewed up pretty
30
bad, and I
different
think my
lines in there right
leg's
now,
broken.
but
So you better go on without me. Get
if you
yourself
guys
out of here while
run
you
through that
still
inventory,
can.
I'll add more post haste. I did a lot of brushing up of my my media assets in my day off. I also fixed Witcher 3, so that's good. I think I'm gonna choose to believe it was actually for the best, because now I know not to let Vortex mess with certain things, and also I think I got certain mods working better than they used to. I think there was certain functionality to like Friendly HUD that I just wasn't using. And then I installed all quest objectives and some other things, but... Is your precision shot scope glitched or is that a setting? That's a setting. You can just turn on the dot. Yeah, Witcher 3 was broken. Vortex tried deploying its own script merger and ended up messing up the scripts pretty bad. and then the game wouldn't boot, and then what the biggest thing is now that Vortex can't move files back and forth. So like, when you activate or deactivate a mod, it usually moves the files back and forth into your active Witcher folder, but now it like doesn't have permission to. I have to give it permission every time to elevate, and then sometimes it just doesn't copy half the files. And there's no discernible reason in the logs. So that's annoying. So I've gone back to like just manually moving stuff back and forth. Anyway, you guys are really slaying the sub-hype. Damn! Pineapple Kittens, unfortunately, it has to be at least 50 bits. But thank you for the bit. Kitsune, thank you for the cheer. Harlan, thank you for gifting out 5 subs. Thank you so much. Kitsune, thank you for the cheer. Guest account, thanks for the gift. Maybe I need to make gifts sublines too.
Try my code.
I think you can. The thing is, like, man, it is a tedious process to add in all those variations, but it's worth it, man. I feel like it makes the stream more fun. Vortex isn't completely compatible with Witcher 3. It works well enough for the base mods, but now it can't even do that for whatever reason. So, run it as admin. No, they actually specifically say not to do that. I tried that, and then it was like, hey, are you running this in admin? If so, please stop right now. Moody McShooty, thanks for gifting 5 subs. You guys are conducting this hype train right along. A choo-choo. A choo-choo-choo-choo. Pineapple, thanks for the cheer. Thank you, K-Streak. Thank you. Oh, there's going to be tentacle boys.
That's one less horror in the world.
Oh, someone got a boob gift? Nice. Nice. It's a blessed day. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful, perfect boob gift day. Thank you guys for gifting all the subs. On Deadpool, thanks for the cheer.
You can use it to activate the mech and clear a path forward.
I feel like I might need to extend the timer on my alerts a little bit. I know some of those vocal lines are a little longer. Hopefully it's not cutting any of them off. But yes, thank you for paying it forward. Thanks for participating in kind acts. Giving somebody else this venerable and respectable selection of emotes for a month, so they can let everyone know that we are all in fact true cyber hackers. What's up, Keanu Silverhand? Your last name is now an official Twitch emote. Oh yeah, I didn't even look and see what the challenges this week are. Cannon, Archvile Frag Grenade, Exploding a Barrel, Hell Knights with Blood Punch. Heat Blast, okay. I dislike yellow on a lot of things, but that Cyberpunk chair looks dope. It really is. I agree. I think yellow it's tough to use properly, but man, this chair is slick as hell. I am very, very lucky. Oily Bobby Flay. Thanks for the prime. Appreciate you guys. Oh, guest account. Thanks for gifting a sub. Oh. I've been feeling the itch, you guys. I think it's time to do another 24-hour stream soon. I gotta come up with a gimmick, though. Maybe just FMV games. Nothing but, like, Cyberpunk FMV games, or maybe just Cyberpunk games for 24 hours? Yeah, it helps that it's like neon yellow for sure. What I want to do, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just buy a ton of like FMV games, and get them working through DOSBox or whatever, and then just kind of go through them all sequentially. Have like sub goals for the next game. Deus Ex series? Oh man, yeah. I mean, those games are all beautiful and amazing. Oh, Christ, man. They can, like, arc shit. God damn it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that speed boost is real nice. God damn it.
I'll protect you.
Press Kane, holy shit. Thanks for the big ass cheer. Oh! Trying my, like, let them come to me strategy. I hear something. Arachnotron, maybe? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh! Well, that did not work. Shit. What the fuck is happening? What? Yeah? I guess let them come to me is good because it can create a choke point. Shit. But then I run out of ammo. No! Crap. 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 Okay. Fuck, man. Shit! Fuck. God damn. See what I mean about them cutting you off? Unfortunately, you cannot just run in a circle in this video game. Ugh. Fuck. There's a cooldown for Blood Punch too. Like, you can't do a Blood Punch right after doing a Glory Kill or something. Like, it just comes out as a normal melee. Which is not great sometimes. That has killed me before. Whew. Yeesh. I'm warm now. Press Kane, thank you again for the giant cheer. I pushed it all the way into level 4. Did you protest me DMing you the tattoo on Twitter or something? No, please do. That sounds awesome. Okay, I'm feeling good. That was a rough one. The one at the end of this level is rough too. And then there's like 3 rough fights in Cultist Base, and then we're on our way. Just gotta get through all of those. Blood Punch targeting makes it only work on live targets, but since you're that close to a dead enemy, it doesn't burn it so as not to waste it. Okay, so if you melee right after a glory kill, you hit the corpse of what you just glory killed, and then instead of... Sometimes it would actually not be bad if it did actually trigger the blood punch, because the shockwave would still kill what's next to you and generate health if you have that rune. So that's kind of a bummer. That's a rough break. But that's the video game. It's the video game I chose to play. Gonna get the 3000 series RTX. I mean, it depends how much they cost, and it depends what the benchmarks look like. I will say that because of generous people, I'm in a position now where I can afford vanity hardware if I want it. So I normally I have to make some pretty rough cost efficiency judgments when buying new computer hardware. I'm blessed enough to just be able to buy stuff if I feel like it at this point, but I still kind of hold my I try still not to spend lavishly. So we'll see what they look like. There can also be an issue of like sometimes a video card can have hot new tech in it that actually doesn't work as well. Some of your old 2080 Ti. Maybe I might have a giveaway for that. If I put it on my streaming computer, then I can use RTX voice, but that's a little overkill. I might just look at like a 2070 or something like that in the streaming computer. RTX voice still has noise removal artifacting though. It's not a perfect solution. It would be preferable, I think, if like Steph is working while I'm streaming and she's writing emails and stuff. That happened last media share and people could hear it. It's not a bad thing, I don't think. But it was certainly present. Thank you guys for all the cheers and subs and gifts and things, by the way. Solid hype train. Well hype trained, everybody. I'm not the only one. Looks like the huge differences between the 2000 and 3000 series cards. You mean in performance? I don't think 3000 series benchmarks are even out, are they? Pretty sure that we don't know what those are yet. There's just been rumors about the fabrication process. It might be 7 nanometer. Yeah, I'm very excited for Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. That'll be when first time I play it. Oh, there were some links to the 3000 series Silicon? Ooh, okay. I did not know that. Exciting stuff. Hey, what's up, Pop-Tart? Good to see you again. Good day to you. PS5 confirmed as ray tracing? Yeah, yeah. Series X will too. Ray tracing is, I guess, the operative tech promise of the new generation, which I'm totally fine with. That's way better than like motion controls. It's actually been a long time since I feel like there's been a communal like technology that's core to video games that is going to like ripple through all game design than changing the way lighting works. I feel like it's since we were able to like have movies in video game, like CD-ROM tech, to have full motion streaming video was a big deal. Having real-time 3D was obviously a huge deal. And I feel like from then it's just been incremental improvements to rendering, to processing, to storage, to content delivery. Like digital was a huge thing, but this has me kind of feeling like the core days again, where it's like, oh man, shit's in 3D now. It looks so cool. Of there just being like a, you know, a rendering goodie that you can just flick on and be like, yes, it is now the future. Should you pleased with the new console hardware and software upgrade? This generation looks like it's going to be a fun leap. It feels like it'll be a little more technically impressive than going from Gen 7 to Gen 8. Even though I've really liked Gen 8. A lot of good stuff happening here, but very excited to see that new shit. Standardized audio mixing setups on a console OS level. That would be great, Java. I agree with that. That would be wonderful. What a world that would be. Yeah, I got enough. I can shoot it until it dies. RTX HDR UHD. A titties. Yeah. Wait for the first ray trace to Senran Kagura, man. Get that subdermal, what is it? Subsurface scattering. It's gonna be real exciting. You ever see a setting sun glowing through an anime boob? You will. But first, I'm gonna use the restroom. Be right back. Okay. Sorry, I was getting some radio dispatches about Stephanie's COD match. What? Come on. Hey. All right, fine. See what you made me do? Made me waste a blood punch like that. DXR versus RTX. What is DXR? Is that like AMD's ray tracing tech? Kilogouge. Thank you for the sub. Lazdu. Thanks for the prime. Thank you guys. Must not fall into burning lava. What? Oh, I guess my dash didn't come back. Whatever, I don't need it. DXR is just the DirectX implementation that got rolled into DX12 Ultimate. Okay, awesome. Good to know. Good to know my acronyms. Ooh, Cyberphase. Cool ass name. Thanks for gifting a sub. Oh, Nikki, thanks for the reset. Half a year of the apocalypse completed. Yeah. We're doing it. We are getting there. Cyberpunk is only DX12? Yeah. Windows 8.1 blown out. I mean, for real though, why? Is there really a reason to be on 8.1?
Life signal is nearby.
I guess Windows 10 has some junk in it, but it's mostly harmless junk.
There are motion sensors and artillery everywhere.
And if people are still on Windows 7, come on. I get it. It was nice, but man.
I told you all to leave me here. I am where I belong.
So angry. So many hospitals are still on Windows 7? That's really scary.
Only make the burden you carry.
Just leaving that security loophole wide open. If you want Windows 7 for compatibility reasons, there's always VMs. That's a good point, yeah. I guess that's a good point, though. You spend all that money getting a custom-tailored solution for a specific Windows environment. It's not like you can just
It is your people's time now.
spend another $500,000
As it was mine.
developing system software that meets certain security standards. Banks usually have very old systems. That's very true.
When his heart is laid to
I used to do bank software development, and we had to do deployments on OS2 Warp,
and so
whatever that thing was called. I don't know, man. It was ancient. We had one PC still operating OS2 Warp in a closet somewhere to test builds out on. And I was like, what the hell is this fossil? Are there any YouTubers' videos that explain the current Doom lore in a digestible way? I don't know of any, but I can probably break it down for you. Alright. I'm not going to do that unless you're into it. Also, no guarantee that it will be digestible since I'm just going to be firing from the hip.
Extraction point has been identified. I will mark its location on your HUD.
Anybody know how to get that heavy rifle skin? This was part of one of the series, I think. Carbon fiber. I can't. Yeah. I don't know if there's any interface while I'm in a level that I can get to. Shit. Okay. Wow. That will let me see where it came from. All right. I am gonna concentrate. Fuck. Fuck. Apparently, concentrate is code for miss absolutely every fucking possible shot. Holy shit. Whatever, I'm going for it. Whatever. Fuck. Whoa! Okay. Fuck me! I thought I had time. Holy shit, man! Get in there, get in! Ah! Get back in! Ah, okay. I cannot hang in melee range of any demon ever. Dude! Fuck! Jesus! Urgh. God damn. That was sloppy. That was very, very sloppy, but I did not die. I went down to 5 health, but I did not die. Ah. Okay, well, that's fine. It's like one of the hardest fights. I played better with a controller. Ugh. I tried, just for goofs. I was just chilling one night, and I was like, well, I'll try playing with the controller. I did not. That did not work out. I got for the Magic Pixel system. What is that? Java. I haven't heard reference to that before. That's a cool. I guess they have a new series. Ooh, retro skin, cool. Actually, here, let me check the skin. Can you explain armor? It's just extra health. That's it. It's just health on top of your health bar. The mechanics of it are a little bit different. If you kill a demon that's on fire, excuse me, using your flame belch will cause demons to shred off armor upgrades. And if you kill a demon while it's on fire, it'll drop a lot of armor. If you take a big enough hit, it's not going to kill you instantly and just set you to 1 to 6 health. Magic Pixel is a fighting game term. Gotcha. I didn't know that they had that in this game, but it's happened enough times that I would buy that that's the case. Right, skins. All this stuff that I have. Got another icon, like the little Doom floppy. That's cute. I'll go with that. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the carbon fiber is part of the Series 3 collection, which was like a weekly update pack that has come and gone. It kicks in if you get hit from like 30 plus health. That's pretty much any hit though. Hits on Nightmare or Nightmare take like 50 health each. But they released the multiplayer for this yet. I mean, battle mode has always been the multiplayer, so I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Perfect sound for your cheer would be Issei from High School DxD claiming Opie, or maybe have a cute anime girl if that's allowed. No, I don't think cute anime girl moans are necessarily allowed. I'm gonna stray on the side of caution for that one. Plus, I feel like chat's horny enough. What's the soundtrack in this one compared to 2016? I mean, it's amazing. It is a lot, like, believe it or not, it's even higher intensity a lot of the time, because the game is faster.
Power constraints. Once power has been
So, sometimes it can be almost a little overwhelming.
Sentinel energy levels rising, re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems. Ice-bomb modification to your equipment launcher has been completed. The bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher.
If I do the moans, you're gonna need a lot more than...
Or frag grenades.
The fee's a lot higher than a Twitch sub for that. Let's say that. It's gonna cost a little more than $5. Oh, Bruce shaved his head? I don't understand why Bruce hasn't coated himself in solid gold yet. He absolutely should. 21k gold? Like, he got 21,000 subs? Or 21,000 channel points. Good lord. It's interesting to probably, like, be like, you could... With stuff like that, Bruce could probably take a year off. Subs. 21,000 subs? Total, or just in that one stream? Good lord. That's like 10 times anything I ever get. Jesus Christ. I guess if you got an audience willing to do it, might as well. Yeah. He hit 25 before? Christ almighty. Gooses or whales, yeah. Somehow. Man, I don't know how Bruce did it. Got all the, like, single IT managers throwing like 10K, man. That's awesome. Oh, he was at 18 when he started, made it up to 22 last night? Man. That's good, though. The way I read that is a lot of people had a lot of goodwill towards him stacked up for a long time, and they're deciding to finally express it directly, which is awesome. His community is crazy generous, and Bruce is great at encouraging it without being like, give me money. Yeah, he found a really good way to nestle in there. It's crazy to think, like, with stuff like that, he could take a year off. The dude could just step away and do nothing for a while, but that's just not who he is. Ooh, Zvippy? Thanks for the Prime sub. Gifted for the first time because I've supported him for so long. Good moves, Horatio. Bruce deserves it. Bruce has sacrificed for other people a lot more than I think anyone will ever know. It's only right that the universe reward him in this way, or that specifically you guys reward him in this way. Hey, tallest boy. The ripping and tearing is commencing. You get anxious about skipping single days. Yeah, I mean, he keeps an eye on the metrics, and the metrics can be pretty vicious. If you take a day off, then all the Prime subs you would have gotten in that day fall off. But I don't know. I find by the end of the day you come back, which is when, you know, everybody that missed you on the day off can like get in there and hit that button and all that. I find it's not so bad, but that first hit can be pretty scary. And yeah, I've actually been doing a lot of mental management to not feel that way, to be like, you know what? If I have the ability to take it easy, I should take it easy. But I don't think Bruce is necessarily that way. He's like, get it all while the getting's good. Do all the work now. And that's, you know, that's always contributed to his success.
Somewhere in this facility.
And also makes him really good to work with.
Location at this time.
His goal is 21.5. He'd shave his beard. By 21,000, he'd already shaved his head. Poor Autumn shaved a weird J and a W into his head until he made a poll to keep it or shave his whole head. What is the JW for? Is that just somebody in chat? It's kind of scary not knowing if support will be there. For sure, Constable. Not only is it easy to feel like this is a very temporary wave with quarantine and Twitch kind of being on a high, but also, you know, if you do have some whales in your community that are being generous, who knows if that generosity will continue later once things slow down. So it makes total sense. It's smart. Oh, J was for Dawn Rising or W, I'm not sure. Gotcha. I mean, again, like I've had the same concerns, and I've had to actively tell myself to not worry about it, because I sure want to, but I don't know. I feel like there's wisdom in striking while the iron's hot, but I don't know. I've worked for so long. I'm actively trying to make myself okay with saying no to opportunity. It's very, very hard to do, but I feel like it's good for me. That's why, like, lately I have just been spontaneously being like, I'm not streaming today! To like, almost force myself to be more chill about stuff. Ooh, she thick? How are you? Oh, okay.
The Slayer has
Bruce and John have a good relationship.
challenged personnel. Please be
I think so, Wawa. Really hate that term, but it's accurate. What do you mean? What, like whale? I hate it too. It feels dehumanizing, which I don't want to do. just because somebody has a lot of money and they want to use it on somebody they like doesn't make them like somebody that's being taken advantage of. I feel like that's maybe I'm assuming too much. Yeah, okay, Constable. Yeah, same vibe. I didn't want to say it, but like, there's no. Hopefully, it's not a bad thing, but often it is used that way. Yeah, exactly. Reduces someone to a loose wallet. You're right. You're right. It's frustrating because like. Hey Piggy is more human than whale. That's a term I've never heard. I like it though. Fuck. Whoa! What's in there? Shit. Fuck. I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Maybe not. Fuck. Oh boy, that was real sloppy. Woo! And now I don't have any. Oh boy, that sucked. That was very, very bad planning on my part. Why did I shoot him? No! Fuck. I didn't get him. Fuck! God, that was so stupid. God, that was so stupid. Man, why did I do that? I knew what was coming, and I just didn't think about it. That's frustrating. God damn it. Annoying. I shouldn't have died there. What's the difference between normal sub and prime sub? Do you get more or less money from prime? No. It's the same amount. The difference is that a normal sub auto-renews as long as your payment information is up to date, whereas a prime sub does not auto-renew. So you have to go back to the channel or a different channel and hit the button again.
Only you.
So that's the difference.
Until it is.
That's frustrating. How stupid. How absolutely stupid. What a dumb reason to die. How many attempts did 2016 take? I don't know. I wasn't keeping count.
Located the precinct. I will mark it on your HUD.
Go over the stupid level again. Man, the game was just starting too. Fuck, that's annoying. Oh yeah. Bleh. I feel like it takes so long to get to dash. To get guns. To get to fun fights. Bleh. Thank you, diminutive. I feel you've improved a good amount since you kicked off the Ultra Nightmare runs. Sometimes it feels that way. It doesn't right now. Someone who has 2,000 hours in XCOM and Battle Brothers hardest diff Iron Man. I don't know what Battle Brothers is, but I think I understand the rest of that. Yeah. I mean, that was just like... It's like there are some things that are like high risk, and you should know that going in, and like you can play in such a way to minimize that risk. I did not do that in that situation even a little bit. I went in there and maximized risk and just shot some stupid things. Oh, Battle Brothers is a fantasy equivalent to XCOM. I did not know that. Huh. I guess I always thought the fantasy equivalent to XCOM was Fire Emblem, but I guess that can be a little... No, that's like an accurate combo. What's the furthest you gotten percentage-wise? Percentage-wise? I don't know. How am I gonna know that? Damn it! The game does not tell you percentages. And I don't feel like opening a calculator. God damn. Well, that means I can't do the other chainsaw now. God. Fuck you. Fuck! God damn it. 7.5%. Say that. Fuck. Ugh. Yeah, Amir, this is permadeath. Wah. Yeah, I'm getting a little tilted right now. I'll admit it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Feel it bubbling up. Yeah, the enemies are pretty trolly. The AI is so good. Don't know how many missions there are or how long there is. I don't know how to phrase it. Well, I don't know how to. That means I don't know how to answer it either. I don't remember how many levels there are. But I have gotten to the fourth level a few times. I think there are like 15, 12. There's a lot. There's a lot. It's a long, long game. A long, hard, unforgiving, very frustrating game. And yeah, like I said, getting a little humbled seeing other people just spend a couple evenings and get through it. No! That's alright. Humility's important. Oh, there's 13? Shit, man. God. There's health in here at least. Oh, yeah.
Take a moment to look around you.
Yeah, the first one had 8 levels, I think. Doom Eternal is like a good 50% longer than 2016. So it's longer and harder, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. So very exciting time. Oh. Oh, you haven't gotten around to this one yet? It's real good. It's real good. It's a solid, chunkety video game. Real meaty. It's a big steak of a video game. BFG level takes a metric ass load of time if you're going for secrets. Oh, the UAC base or whatever it is? I can't remember the acronym. New UAC. ALF? No, that's something else. Praise damn good. Yes. Good. Glad we have some correct opinions. Oh! Oh! Fuck! Ah. No! Where did you come from? Hi. Did you run all the way down the hallway? I think you did. Did.
Cleansing of Earth is a necessary step.
Fuck! No! Jesus Christ, man! The like hit lag fucked me up. Wow. Oh, god damn. Love that genre. It's the perfect Bioshock spiritual successor. Yeah. Praise so good. I'm glad people are finally waking back up to it. Arc, that's it. ARC. Arc base. Yeah, people slept on pretty real hard. It's like people just didn't want to think about that game or give it a chance. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's from Arcane, it's sci-fi, it had a cool vibe, really cool gameplay. It was just like, everyone was dedicated to not think about it. I remember trying to tell people about it when it came out, and no one cared. No one cared. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just really like this game then. Yeah, it's published by Bethesda. It's an Arcane game. That's the pre-DLC. You mean Moon Crash? I actually haven't played Moon Crash yet, but I really want to. It's a really cool idea. The idea that you basically turn the immersive sim environment you made into a roguelike staging area. It makes the, like, item hoarding aspect suddenly mean a lot more. Fuck! Not that those hit me. Assholes. Let's come up here so I can glory kill you. Thank you. Thank you for obeying. Hey, what's up, streaming my dog? Just had your wisdom teeth removed? What a rush. You kicking back on some fun painkillers? Did you like the old Prey game? I did. I did. Also, spiritual successor to BioShock. No! It's a spiritual successor to System Shock. Which is what BioShock was a spiritual successor to. Respect System Shock! Whatever. I know that BioShock is where everyone started with that kind of game, but even BioShock is a kind of watered down version of that game. Prey is closer to System Shock, which is the, this is where all that shit came from. I guess it's more Ultima Underworld, but whatever. I just got the gameplay loop of Prey. I'm intrigued. You can't really, because it's tuned around how you build your character, which makes it like that. I guess it's an RPG, you know. BioShock was like System Shock 2 light. Yeah, it was. System Shock 2 is really the, like, and to a lesser degree, like maybe Thief 2. But really, System Shock 2 was the that was the core business, and then Deus Ex was kind of the next. Oh shit! I'm at Sector 6 in System Shock 2. Am I almost done with the game? I don't remember what Sector 6 is. The being on the space station is not the only part of that game. So if you're still on the space station, you've got some stuff to go through still.
To thank you for your support during this transition.
Actually, okay, feels better now that they're out. All right, that's good to hear. BioShock is barely like System Shock 2. Yeah, they did remove a lot of the gameplay complexity. It was the consolification. They got away with as much as they could. I appreciate that, but yeah, the RPG layer is pretty much gone. They tried their best with like the environmental connectivity and stuff like that. There's a Von Braun, the space station. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not a space station; it's a ship. But yes, the Von Braun. There are other set pieces than just the Von Braun. Oh, Steph's playing COD. She's getting as gamer tilted as I am. The fuck? Huh. So, nothing else spawns until you actually run in the room. Good to know. Yeah. Oh, that makes that room quite a bit easier. Oh, well, low. Gal. Is it worth going back to System Shock 1/2? No. The original System Shock is not easy to play. It's got some severe UI issues going on. The original System Shock is much closer to like the older version of that kind of game, which is like the Eye of the Beholder, Dungeons and Dragons games, and like Ultima Underworld. So if you like CRPGs, like old CRPGs, like Baldur's Gate style stuff, System Shock 1 might be your flavor, but they're making a remake of it. Ushi Thick, you bring up System Shock Remastered. They're basically remaking System Shock 1 and System Shock 2 style, kind of using System Shock 2's UI. I would wait for that. Enhanced, oh yeah, I haven't played Enhanced very much. Wait, no, I did. It's better. It's a lot better, but it's nowhere near as approachable as something like maybe even Deus Ex or Bioshock. Played the demo, is it fun? I liked it. It's got a cool vibe. I didn't get to the hacking parts of it, and to be frank, I also, well, to be honest, I guess I should say, people have, I can't set people up for easy one-liners like that. I don't know how much that gameplay changes as System Shock 1 goes on, because I never beat System Shock 1. Played it for like a good 2 to 3 hours and was like, okay, but it did feel like it was largely like System Shock 2 had character build and stats and like different gameplay styles. System Shock 1 seems like it is just creep around and hit things with a pipe. Maybe there's more to it than that, but oh boy. System Shock is pretty quintessential cyberpunk PC gaming though. There's also a System Shock 3. There was. I think the development for that's been put on hold. I don't know if there's enough money or something. Something's going on with it. Maybe they're trying to finish up. Maybe they're trying to finish up the remaster first.
Nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Is it time to crack open the natty seltzers, fellas? Man. I mean, it is July 4th weekend, right?
This is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
Have you heard of Invader Simulator? It's like EDF plus Warframe. No. That sounds interesting. Valkyria, what's the furthest I've gotten? To the 4th stage, Doom Hunter Base. Yes, the 4th stage. Which is frustrating, because by the time you get to the 4th stage, you've gotten through most of the, like, big early game difficulty humps. The few times I've gotten there, because Cultist Base is rough. There's a lot of rough things. Please call me Thick. Ushi Thick was my father. Alright. Oh, man.
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
Do you have to do Ultra Nightmare within one sitting? No, you can save at the end of a level. But that means the next time you sit down, you're starting up cold at the next level. But yeah, you can only save and quit between completed stages. Or you can be a coward in Alt F4, and I think it will keep your checkpoint. Bars are opening up in UK on the 4th tomorrow. We're calling it Pub Dependence Day. It's going to be a massacre. I don't know. Maybe people wear masks and socially distance and do all those things that it seems like people in the United States are incapable of doing. All right. You know what? Sure. Just give that rock wall a good punch and we'll fly off into nowhere. It's fine. Hey, milk carton. Good to see you. I don't need that. I don't know why, but I love that the gloves for the skin are just some random tactical gloves you get from a surplus store. Yeah. It's, there's a lot of very cute little attention to detail bits about a lot of the skins, really. Which is great, since you see them so close up. So wet. Maybe from further away? I feel like that hasn't really gotten me killed, though. What's gotten me killed? Why have I died? Bad decision making. Getting shot by enemies. Let's keep going with this for now. Bottom left is the most important rune. Which one was that? I don't... I'll wait for my grenade to come back. There it is. Alright. There you are. Damn, alright. Slow down time and air. Yeah, maybe I should go back to that. That was actually the one that I leaned on the most when I was just doing ultra-violence and nightmare runs. Slowing down the game does seem like it's pretty important. Just for general survivability. Also pretty useful for, oh shit. Pretty useful for, super shotgun stuff, too. Good lord, man. So terrifying. Yeah, maybe I'll try. Oh, maybe I'll try a few runs where I am use the slowdown in the air rune. I do not have 3 fuel right now. Fuck. God damn it. Shit! Spawned on the fuel! Damn it! Move! Man, fuck you! Fuck! Ah. Fuck. Jesus. Ugh. Stressing me out. Give me that. I wanted to grab the fuel and chainsaw it, but it was just sitting on it. Whew. Well, I guess now I got a chainsaw banked up. On all levels except physical, I am a Doomslayer. There we go. Oh. That's right. Got it. GG. Easy. I think this will be the last run of Doom Eternal for the day. Move on to something else after this. Yeah, Reclaimer, Doom Hunter base is the furthest I have gotten. Haven't even gotten to the Doom Hunter fight, which is scary. sure it won't be a problem. Looks like a Ghost Rider top-down. Weird West, maybe? Ghost Rider. Do you or did you ever enjoy CRPGs? Yeah. I mean, Fallout 1 and 2. Arcanum. Like, I played a lot of the big boy CRPGs, like late 90s, early 2000s. Get up here. Get up. Jump up here. Where are you? What? There you are. Fuck. Oh. Are there extra lives in Ultra Nightmare? There are not. You have to beat the game without dying. And you can do extra lives mode on Nightmare if you want to play that way. Which is fun. I did that. That was my kind of warm-up for Ultra Nightmare. Not the imp. Okay, like, why wouldn't you do the... Alright, never mind, we good. Dang it. Oh, there's something gritty on my mouse pad! I hate it so much. Oops. Oh yeah. Alright, well, whatever. West of Dead. Oh, never mind. Yep. Kill Gouge. Thank you for the 5 subs. Actually, wait. There's a couple of subs I missed. Action Philosoph. Thanks for the sub. Guest Account. Thanks for gifting a sub to PFC Wintergreen. And Absurd Cactus. Thanks for the Prime. Y'all taking a break to talk to the internet? Skip a week. We just skipped a week. The latest episode should be out right now. Came out like an hour ago. Yeah, we just skipped a week. Just took it easy. It was a combination of a couple things. It was Twitch blackout, which like nobody did. It's not a thing. I'm getting kind of tired of people being like, everyone, we're doing this, and then it's just not a thing. I don't know. It creates a weird environment of like, it's a vestigial thing that doesn't do anything, and it's also like you're setting it up to shame people for not abiding by something that they didn't. I don't know. Anyway, it was a combination of that, and then also like. I wanted to take a break because I had just been working on some big projects that week. Bruce wanted to take a break, so you're just like, eh. Independent of this thing, we're also deciding to just take a bye for a week. Yeah, it ends up feeling like those celebrity song videos, which is, you know, I would never like turn my nose up at somebody just doing anything they can. I agree with the sentiment, but I feel like sometimes you're doing a thing to make yourself feel better instead of doing a thing that is useful. You want to get that feeling of solidarity. I get it. I get it. Whew. Hope you had a good break and accomplished what you wanted with your endeavors. Yeah, I did. I mean, last Wednesday I was just taking it easy, really. I delivered a project and was just doing some wrap-up notes on it, and then was just max chilling, basically hanging out with Steph and playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey all day. Which, yeah, I need to start streaming some Odyssey. That game is some dumb fun. It's pretty dumb though. Ow. Hey! Fine. Take that health. You made me do this. ever played Invisible Incorporated? No. I think I played a game like it though. Frozen Synapse. Maybe those two aren't as similar as I think they are.
There is a Sentinel power core nearby. You can use it to activate the mech and clear.
Yeah, Steph is also trying to take it easy. She had a real busy week that particular week because that was when all the Cyberpunk previews were going on. Oh, they aren't? Never mind. Oh, Cassandra's pretty hot. I'm enjoying banging everything I possibly can. It made me realize that game is just kind of like Diablo. Like, it's kind of like Diablo 3. Just an over-the-shoulder camera. But that's cool. And the stealth mechanics are fun enough. It does get to the point where you can kind of like do that Ubisoft game loop of go to an enemy outpost, use some sort of scouting ability to mark everything, plan your shit, and then start playing around in that sandbox. It nails that vibe. There are certain tools that make that game loop a lot better than it is out of the box, but that's why they're in the game. Can you bang Medusa? I haven't banged a Medusa yet. Invisible Ink is kind of sweet. It was on PC originally, but it came out on Switch. Oh, that's neat. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, Switch ports of PC-centric games can be a little rough. I got Wasteland 2 on Switch, and like the whole game is there, but man, it's just a ton of radial menus. What the hell was that? I guess I dashed forward instead of back. Also doesn't run super hot. So I'm probably gonna start Wasteland 2 over on PC. Someday. Alright, I gotta pay attention to this stupid fight. Shit. Ah, fuck. Fuck, man. What? God. Ah, oh, come on! What the fuck happened? Okay. Ugh. Too many balls, too many orbs, too many pain orbs. Fuck! Nudge! God damn it! Too many ouch bullets. I don't know where there's... I think there's armor over here. A little bit. Not much. Ow. Fuck. Okay. There. Fuck! God. Fuck. I can't get down to the ground before you... yeah. Dude, what? Oh, god damn it. This fight is always so dicey. Hurts. Ow. Take your picture your own back as a fucking feet. Goodness for the Note series phones and their weird using the stylus as a remote capture button. Do you have to like have it in a poker from across the room? You could probably set a timer and just throw it in the air. Alright, there's one more pain in the ass fight. Thank you, Coda. Yeah, I think that magic pixel's saving me again. That's fine, I'll take it. What? Hey! Hey! What? Fuck. Fuck you. God. I don't like that fucking... I think I'm gonna die. Fuck. Maybe not. That never happened before. Like usually if you hit an enemy weak point while it's in the air, it'll blow up as soon as it hits the ground. That time I hit it, because it turned red, and then it didn't blow up. So that's cool. Was balancing it on a notebook against a window, but it got done. Alright, thank you. Look forward to checking it out. Oh, I see. One of the reasons I wasn't actually that hot about the new UE5 reveal, because where the industry is going right now, scalability should be way more of a concern than the big new shiny. You didn't... sorry to drop into the middle of a conversation, but you didn't get... I thought that they absolutely were addressing scalability with Unreal Engine 5. Was that not... Did you not get that vibe? Talking about how the engine would auto-LOD basically all your assets. Thank you, Khabib Goat. Yeah, and there's also all those triangles. Hey, Saint of Swole. Hope everyone's had a wonderful week. I've had a pretty great week. Bosk, thank you for the 9-month resub. We got our gamer baby finally. White Rabbit, thanks for the sub. Appreciate the compliment. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be my my first day off diet, because I'm gonna have me some goddamn cocktails. I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna install my my new monitor mount too. I'll have a stream of me setting up a monitor mount. How exciting! I'll be sipping on cocktails and assembling a triple monitor stand. If that's not good streaming, I don't know what is. Yeah, I'm going to the big all hollowed 3 monitor. I'm basically gonna turn my desk into the Bat Cave. Yeah, action hack. This whole sequence is extremely Mario Brothers. This game is not afraid to be a video game, and God bless it for that. What are your favorite foods? Doesn't have to be diet. I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I like breakfast cereal with milk. I like donut. You can pretty much guarantee if it's garbage food, it's meant to taste good, I'm gonna like it. But I like diner breakfast. I like American diner breakfast. Steak and eggs and coffee, and toast with butter and jam. Like Doritos. I like gummy savers. Might be my favorite straight up kind of candy. I like gummy stuff a lot. You're so simple with food. Salzburg. I mean, I like nice meals too, but usually when somebody asks that to me, it's like, what's your soul food? Yeah, Waffle House. Waffle House is amazing. I don't think there are any Waffle Houses out here in Cali, at least in LA. We have Norm's though. And Norm's is a more than adequate replacement. It's also very SoCal establishment. I like coffee. I don't know if that counts as a food. Sure it does. Booze. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited to just like be gripping and sipping and hanging out with Twitch while I put shit together and mount some monitors. And then when the sky starts exploding. Mad respect on that diner breakfast. We eat at Huddle House on the regular over here. Yeah. To me, that's like... I feel like the diner breakfast is probably the most American thing that I love. Whenever Maui opens up for you guys and Kihei side opens up, again, there's a place with passion fruit French toast. Ugh. Oh my god. I will say Hawaiian diner breakfast is also next level. Loco Mocos and oh, it's just so good. And yeah, Hawaiian French toast and always excellent coffee. Get that Kona brew. Oh, I'm getting amped just thinking about it. Did they build Jaegers to fight the giant demons? They did. Yes. Not Earth though, believe it or not. That's from another civilization that Doom Guy also fought alongside with to kill the demons. Hawaiian shit is crazy. Yeah, I mean it's a fun mixture of just like really bad for you, like well I shouldn't be telling you. You're obviously much more in it than I am, but from my perspective, it seems like an awesome mix of like Japanese food, horrifically bad for you Pacific Islander food, and then like that American dash of just like crazy proportions and all that stuff. So in a good Hawaiian diner breakfast, you get like a bed of rice, it's kind of the Japanese flavor. You get eggs, you get ground burger patty, which is the American. Get the gravy on there. The nice French toast and coffee from Hawaii. Spam, yeah, always spam. I wonder where the cultural touchstone of Hawaii and spam was. Is it really just wartime stuff? How like all the American bases had like that, they could only get like potted preserved meat, and that's how it worked its way into the culinary fabric of Hawaii. World War II? Yeah, I mean, it stands to reason. I never did any research. Cultural melting pots are wonderful, especially when it comes to food. Yeah. That might be an ignorant take. I don't know, because there are certainly colonialism notes to that. Like, it's tough with all the, you know, I think all the trying to elevate awareness of colonialism and how it's can eradicate local culture. But man, hybridizing of cuisine has led to some amazing, amazing things. In the context of apartments, you know what GR means, like the unit number. GR? No, I don't. I have no idea. That does not sound like anything to me. Carmel and Hawaiian culture groups say WW2. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby.
Hybridizing cuisine and cultures doesn't inherently destroy the previous cultures, though. It can. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's... like, I've talked about it before, but by God, do I love Vietnamese food. Which, you know, there's a lot of French that's been shoved in there. And I have no idea what the history of that is, or what French colonies were like in Vietnam, or what it did to the country and its infrastructure, but good Lord, a banh mi sandwich is just wonderful. So, I feel like being a modern American, you get to enjoy all of the benefits of the horrors of colonialism. This is the world they made for me. Me and only me to appreciate. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time. I didn't think it was on fire enough. That's interesting. What? It was not a... I should have gone for the Hell Knight. God, there's a lot of mans here. Woo! hear that. There we go. Ah! Shit. Just looked back. Ah! Go! Ugh. Alright, we're going for it. Fuck? Where is everything? There you are. Crap, that sucked! Maybe it didn't. I mean, if I don't die, then it didn't suck by definition. Oh, whew, okay, that wasn't so bad. So many mans. Communist nations backed the independence of Vietnam from France. They waged a war for a few years before pulling out and letting the US take over the fight. Oh. American is a literal conglomeration of all cultures. That's why the abundance of racism is just so shocking. So shocking. Parts of the US are a conglomeration, yes. Parts are not. There are some very stratified parts of the United States. Electoral maps and certain metrics about the United States will tell you which parts of those are. But it is definitely part of the American makeup, unfortunately, which is frustrating because I feel like when America's at its best and people aren't being assholes, it's a pretty great place, and it gets close to being the kind of place that it thinks it is. When you can be on one block and have an amazing Mexican place next to an amazing Vietnamese place, go into any restaurant and hear 3 different languages being spoken and everyone's just having a good time, and like, to me, that's the vision of what it was supposed to be, is everyone coming together and keeping what makes their culture, their family, and their experience special and unique, but also breaking down the walls so everyone can enjoy everything. Sometimes. But there's always edgy boys out there. It sometimes achieves the ideal of beautiful mosaic. Yeah. Sometimes. I think it's that more often than not. I think we've been looking at the worst parts of the United States for a long time, which is not a bad thing. You know, it's important to know that they're there so we can fix them or improve them a little bit, but the good stuff is still there. It's not all broken. Not yet. We'll see what happens this fall.
Now find the remaining hell priests by
Really, like, we'll see what happens, man.
several areas locked off due to
The courts have been stacked, so we'll see.
the entire ship.
We'll see if I got to start doing some light googling about applying for citizenship in other places. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll be fine.
Sentinel energy levels rising. Re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
Can someone explain the weapon upgrade system in Doom to me? I just bought the game. I mean, the game will explain it to you. There are tutorial messages and stuff. Smoky.
Modification to your equipment launcher has been completed. Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either
You basically...
or frag grenade.
You can pick 1 or 2 mods, and then there are upgrades specific to that mod. And then there are different ways to earn weapon upgrade points, but the game will walk you through all that stuff. Oh. I don't think the US was ever intended to be the melting pot that we think it was. I think some of that intention is explicit in the founding documents of the country. But yeah, I mean, I do think that it was probably impossible to imagine a completely harmonious, multicultural environment back then. I'll hook you up with an immigration lawyer in Canada? Man. I don't know what part of Canada, though. Actually, what is it? Vancouver. Vancouver seems like my kind of city. That was weird. But I've only been in it for like 3 days, so... Oh, is it super hard to get Canadian citizenship? Yeah, probably. Especially, like, I'm not even marrying anyone. It's just like, I wonder, yeah, I don't know. don't know if I'm an exceptional enough human. Who knows, man? I haven't even done my preliminary Googling. Hopefully it won't be necessary. Problems everywhere you go. I've lived all over. People want equality and rights for all, yet they can't get over themselves over simple trivial matters such as allowing others to enjoy food or whatever video game they want without getting judged or yelled at. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm not necessarily expecting that the human condition will shift once I go if I were to go someplace else. It's more like I'm more concerned about just the functionality and just the ability of the government to function as intended. That's more what I'm worried about at this point. Marrying into citizenship is the easy street, but that's unfortunately a limited option for most people. Yeah. I mean, I imagine Americans will be allowed anywhere for a long while. I don't know about that. With our COVID cases, we're gonna be the stinky kids for a while. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima. When is that? Does that come out next week? It comes out real soon, right? Did they say if Ghost is gonna be a 60 FPS game? Can you choose 60 for that? Ask for refugee status. That might actually work. I've wondered about that. If the outbreak gets to the point where you can actually legitimately apply for refugee status from the U.S., if it gets that bad, if they like lock down the borders, we'll see. Girlfriend is in the UK. It's been rough, long distance. Oof, I can imagine, especially with the time zones and all that. There's only a certain number of hours you can feasibly talk to each other. I'll be whatever the frame rate was for Kurosawa films. Exactly 23.97 frames per second. Enough frames to face off with your enemy in the mental landscape of all honorable samurai. Coming like 2 weeks? Alright. Hey, maybe that'll be enough time to finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Because Ghosts sure does seem like an Assassin's kind of game. Not a bad thing at all. That's the Assassin's Creed everyone said they've been waiting for. Feudal Japan. Shit. Oh, I don't have a blood punch. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Look at how fine it is. Getting pretty stoked for Tsushima? Yeah. Most people did their requisite, like, I can say that I have it now tweets. So yeah, it's in the review cycle. Sir Knight Meow, thank you for the resub. Salzburg, thanks for the cheer. Right. I'm in it again. I'm dashing. The game has started. I'm gonna use the restroom though. Bust up all of my momentum. This is not a bad idea, I swear. Gotta cut into some of those animes. No, Mikois, I was just using the restroom. I'm gonna take to updating the stream title if I'm taking like a lunch break or something like that. So it should be easier to tell if I'm stepping away for 4 minutes or 40 minutes. Okay, I'm not gonna die here. Not. Thank you, Saint of Swole.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time ready? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed city.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait for my freeze bomb to come back. I think what I need to do is step on this boy, freeze the guy in front. We've got a decent amount of ammo right now too, so that's good. Freeze the guy in front, run through, and then just use the blades to kill everybody as they run through me. I think that's the idea. Murder. But I gotta wait for a minute. Sir Knight Meow. Thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Why do the demons speak English? They don't. They don't speak. I guess the Deogic priests do, huh? Yeah, I don't know. These are the questions that need answers. There we go. Oh, okay. The guys behind don't even spawn until you kill the first one. What a silly, like, truly, what a silly thing to die to. That's alright, though. IKT Oasis. Hello, and thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Trying to set a new best on Doom Eternal, Ultra Nightmare. This runs. I haven't made any terrible mistakes so far. I'm sure it'll stay that way. Yeah, playthrough's going okay so far. I was just pretty bummed. I caught a stupid death earlier, but yeah, Dr. Winch, this is it's not only just as hard as it used to be, it's harder than it used to be. Doom Eternal is a longer and much harder game than 2016. So, Ultra Nightmare is an undertaking. Doom Hunter taught him this language? Eh? Doom Hunter? The Doom Hunters were manufactured, right? Oh, ah. Crap. Well, that's all the guns. Okay. 2016, a lot of cheese you could easily exploit, but Eternal is honest and very keen to punish you if you slip up. Yeah. Yes. 2016, it was possible to get into a good, like a sort of a flow, and if you just didn't make any obvious mistakes, you could run a pretty simple gameplay flowchart in your head and largely do all right. That is not the case in this game. You got to be on your toes all the time. Ugh. Hey, does screen effects look like you're always about to die? Because you are. If you take one hit, you're about to die. Oh shoot! I'm sure that will. I'm sure that'll lighten up a bit as you get more upgrades and stuff. But man, you gain and lose health very, very fast. And yeah, Eternal is considerably longer than 2016. Considerably longer. I don't think there's a fight here. Yeah, you gotta get the rocket launcher first, or the torment cannon or whatever. There it is. There's our boy. Yeah. Oh, not nearly close enough. I don't know what I was thinking. Shit! Woo! If he got me with melee, that would have been it. And it would have been another example of me dying to something that I just dashed into. You get slightly more margin for error as you get health capacity. 1 second. Make sure this guy doesn't kill me. Further, you get a combination of enemies and encounters that can easily combo you to death in a second flat if your movement isn't on point. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about as the game goes on. Finding those magic combos that I haven't even encountered yet. That's gonna be a fun experience. Slowly figuring that stuff out. The rocket launcher is a really critical tool in Ultra Nightmare. You think so? RSG? I mean, lock on. Yeah, I agree with that actually. I mean, it was critical in Nightmare to be able to lock onto an enemy, shoot one volley, and like fire and forget that stuff. To be able to tag one enemy and be like, okay, I don't have to worry about you anymore. I think I will do the slowdown because I'm about to get the super shotgun and it helps a lot there. Good luck in Terrace Nabad, lol. Yeah. We will see how it goes. One issue I've had with the slowdown rune is I'm never quite sure when I have it. The recovery on it seems a little funky. I've also turned off my rune display. Maybe I need to turn that back on. But... okay. I'm wondering if I can like stagger the spawn of this encounter. Oh wait, you have to stand here, right? Fuck. Fuck, man. Shit. I'm not dead yet. Ah! Damn it! All there needed to not be was a shield man perfectly placed in that one path. Man, that wasn't even something I could see. He was hiding. I gotta breathe it out. Yeah, man, what are you supposed to do in situations like that? I don't know. I keep getting it's happening too often. It's happening too often for it to not be something that like I have to figure out in terms of my gameplay. But like I keep trying to find an escape path and there just happens to be one little boy in there. One little guy. And one dude in melee range can mess you up. EA's fault, not yours. Yeah. I beat Extra Life mode, yeah. Are you talking about beating it with more than 10 lives? I did that pretty cleanly. Yeah, one man's is all it takes. Well, I get to Cultist Base a couple times. That felt good. I guess. It wasn't feeling very consistent at the beginning, but the fact that I could do it twice before dying a couple stupid times was something, I guess. Something. I feel good about that. Okay, lunchtime. I got too much in the game zone, and now I have plenty of calories to burn for the rest of the day. So, man, do you think a man could fit a claw or two in? No, I'm gonna save it till tomorrow. Nope. Yeah, I came back for the deads. All right, I'm gonna take a break, food time, but I'll be back in about 20 to 30 minutes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. I don't know what I'm gonna play, so it'll be a surprise.